for today's meditation, October the 11th. You're very welcome. Always we start our meditation by paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always we start our meditation by paying respect, so that we connect, we align with the higher energies. What we pay respect to, we open the heart to, and this is the energy which can come in. So a Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no particular spiritual tradition, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring the attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. If we can sit with legs crossed, we can do so. It's a very stable posture. If not, never mind, we can sit normally on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can try to visualize ourselves sitting here. With eyes closed, we try to visualize ourselves sitting here, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our own body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril, just keeping the attention at that one point at the gateway of the breath. Or we can focus at the lower abdomen, where we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to keep our attention, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be very helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho. Buddho is a Pali word. It means the state of mind of the Buddha, state of mind of the enlightened beings. It has a threefold translation. It's translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We breathe in, silently repeating in the mind. We breathe out, silently repeating in the mind. A Christian can use a Christian mantra, such as breathing in, Yea, breathing out, Sus. Or there are many other mantras we could use, or we can use no mantra, just simply being aware. Being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind. Always keeping the mind in the present. We don't send the mind to the past. We don't send the mind to the future. If we send the mind to the past, maybe anger comes up in the mind. If we send the mind to the future, anxiety. So we keep the mind only in the present. And if we want to develop the wisdom to see, to know reality, we can see it only in the present. So keeping the attention with the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of whatever contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, through the bodily sensation, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. The thoughts, feelings, memories, moods, states of mind, and so on. We observe all these contacts with the mind from outside, from inside, and we simply let them go. We don't react. We don't get entangled. We simply watch them appear, watch them pass away. We have to train ourselves in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to be aware, to know what is contacting the mind right now, what is forming in the mind right now. We train ourselves to have this mindfulness and to have the wisdom to let it go. Thoughts appear in the mind. We simply observe them. We don't react. We watch them appear. We watch them pass away. If we have our mindfulness, we see each thought as a bubble in the mind. If we take interest in these mind bubbles, we create more of them. If we react with interest, with like or with dislike, one mind bubble becomes 100, becomes 1,000, becomes thousands and thousands. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. But if we have our mindfulness, we watch this mind bubble appear in the mind. We don't react. We watch it appear. We watch it pass away. The heart stays clear and open. A memory appears in the mind. If we have our mindfulness, we simply watch it appear, watch it pass away, like a mirage in the mind. If we don't have our mindfulness, we create a big story around this memory. A chain reaction takes place. The heart becomes hot and cramped, clogged and cluttered. But when we become aware that our mindfulness has slipped, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present, back to the mantra if we use. Always keeping the attention anchored to the breathing, always knowing, letting go. Knowing the breathing, letting go. Knowing the body, letting go. Knowing what forms in the mind, what forms at the heart, letting go. Sometimes there may be sound contact. We don't send the mind outside the body. We don't send the mind to the source of the sound. Who is this? What is that? What are they doing? We are just aware. Ear contact. Sound arising, passing away. We make the sound part of our practice. We can be aware of the sound, each moment of sound arising, passing away. We can be aware of the sound as a vibration, as it passes through the body. Later on in our practice, we hear the sound not only with the ear, we feel it with the entire body. We can be aware of these vibrations simply passing through the body. Just being aware of each breath, a new breath, a new moment. Each breath arising, passing away. Being aware of whatever sensations there are in the body, arising and passing away. Being aware of whatever is forming in the mind, arising and passing away. We train ourselves in mindfulness, in wisdom, and we train ourselves in patience. Sometimes the mind may run away with a lot of thinking. Sometimes the mind may dream and drift away. But always we have the patience to bring the mind back to the breathing, back to the present, knowing and letting go. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back 1,000 times. We can't control or force the mind. We simply try to train the mind. So we have to have patience with our own mind. In our meditation practice, in our spiritual practice, the shortcut way to progress is through patience. Usually we scatter our attention in all directions, and to past and to future. And when we scatter our attention in all directions, we scatter our mental energy. We throw away all our mental energy. And so we feel drained, depleted. Now in our meditation practice, we train ourselves to keep our attention on our own body, our own mind, always knowing, letting go. The mind becomes energized, the heart becomes recharged. We continue like this, always keeping the attention anchored to the breathing, knowing, letting go. In time, the mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward, no longer scattered in all directions. The mental energies become unified and harmonized, and we feel a great sense of harmony in body, harmony in mind. The body feels light, refined, and at ease. The mind feels at peace. We have a heightened state of mental clarity. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to agitate the heart. We stop to squeeze and burn the heart. We stop to throw this heart in all directions, and the heart can find its own natural state of inner peace. Always watching what is forming now at the heart, always letting go. Whenever we have aversion, we tighten, we squeeze our own heart. When we squeeze the heart, we block our own inner energies. When we block our own inner energies, the energies become hot, uncomfortable. And so when we have anger, we have aversion to what happened in the past, we squeeze, we burn the heart. When we have anxiety, we have aversion to what may happen in the future. We squeeze and burn our own heart. Just keeping the mind in the present, watching what appears at the heart, what is forming at the heart, knowing and letting go, the heart can open wider and wider. The flow of energy through the heart becomes stronger and stronger. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. We unify the mental energies. The heart becomes unified. The heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear and collected. More and more at peace. More and more energized. As we unify the mental energies, we feel a lightness in the body, and we see an inner light, we see an inner brightness. This is because the energies which we are unifying are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. Our hearts are all connected in this ocean of light. So as we unify, intensify our own inner energies, they become stronger and stronger, so that we can feel our own inner energies. They become brighter and brighter, so that we can see our own inner energies. At this point, we become much more enthusiastic, much more encouraged. We get this mental lift as well as the physical lift. We observe this state of mind, of enthusiasm, encouragement, maybe even excitement, and we let it go. Whatever is the state of mind, we observe it, we let it go. In the beginning of our meditation practice, perhaps we have some frustration, some boredom, as we try to make progress in our practice. We observe this state of mind and we let it go. We observe the enthusiasm as we feel lighter, as we see the inner brightness, and we let go of the enthusiasm. All these states of mind all pass away. We let go of all these states of mind. They all pass away, leaving the heart clear and open, leaving the heart at peace. We observe the inner peace and we let it go. We let go of the inner peace. As we let go of the inner peace becomes stronger and stronger, deeper and more refined. Because the mind of happiness, the mind of peace, is the mind of letting go. We keep the attention anchored to the breathing, being aware of the breathing, letting go, being aware of the body, letting go, being aware of what is forming in the mind, letting go, being aware of the inner light and letting go. Just as we observe the breathing at the nose or at the abdomen, we don't try to control or force the breathing. We just observe it and we let it go. Same with the inner light. The inner light is in fact the inner breathing, the inner refined breathing. We watch it as it appears and we let it go. As we let go of the inner light becomes stronger and stronger. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more cool, more clear, more calm. Always keeping the attention with the breathing, just knowing and letting go, always keeping the attention in the present, always keeping the attention in the body. We don't send the mind outside of this body. In time, the light grows stronger and stronger. In time, the inner light fills the entire body. It takes time, patience and persistence. It's a lifetime practice. In time, the inner light fills the entire body. And when we have our inner light firmly established, we have our inner lantern, our inner torch, firmly established to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. We are no longer sleepwalking. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. The mantra Buddho is translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Just knowing, letting go, knowing the breathing, letting go, knowing the body, letting go, knowing what is forming at the heart, letting go. The heart becomes more and more radiant. We become more and more awake. The knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. As we progress in our practice, it becomes much more pleasant, much more enjoyable for the mind to rest within than to go to the outside. Outside may be chaos, but inside we have an oasis of peace, our own inner sanctuary. We find a wellspring at the heart, a wellspring of cool, clear, fresh life energy, light energy, and we can drink deeply from our own inner well, drinking peace, being at peace, being content. And when the mind is content to rest at the heart like this, there's a feeling of coming home, home to our own heart. Just resting at the heart, the mind finds peace and gains strength, becomes refreshed and recharged. Just watching what is forming at the heart, thoughts, feelings, memories, whatever forms at the heart, we watch it appear, we watch it pass away. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. The wellspring at the heart becomes more energized, becomes a fountain. And when the heart becomes a fountain like this, we always feel we are overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing. And this is the energy which drives us forward in our spiritual practice. We don't need to search for pleasures on the outside, because inside we have a fountain of happiness, a fountain of peace. We don't feel any lack of fulfillment, because inside we are full and filled to overflowing. And when the heart becomes a fountain, we can see, we can feel, we have something very precious inside, something very special inside. We don't need to believe because we read it in a book or because someone told us. We can see with our inner eye, we can feel this fountain of divine energy. And so our sense of self-esteem, self-worth becomes greater. We become more dignified. We also become more humble, because we can see everyone else is the same. Everyone else has the same. As the inner fountain grows and grows, it's like we have an inner antenna which grows and grows. The mind becomes more sensitive in receiving, more powerful in transmitting. Our sense of intuition becomes more sensitive, more refined, and the mind becomes more powerful in broadcasting. We see more and more how our own heart affects the world around us. We stop to be surprised at coincidences. So just watching the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of what is forming at the heart, and letting go, the heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. And before we start this practice of radiating metta, we take the time to make our own heart at peace. to energize our own heart. So now we've been sitting for some time. The heart has become more at peace, more energized. We can start to radiate this energy of peace in the 10 directions. We breathe in, focusing at the Heart Chakra with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. So breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, letting the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front. May all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our right side. May all beings on my right be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. And we can feel the energy field of the heart becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. This you can do by yourselves. It's difficult for me to say these directions. Just breathing in, energizing the heart. Breathing out, letting the heart overflow. May all beings be happy. Understanding spiritual teachings really means to understand our own heart. Understanding how the heart is imprisoned, understanding how the heart is set free. In our spiritual practice, we get to know our heart very well. We get to know how each emotion affects the heart. If we have anger, the heart is hot. Spreading Metta will cool down the heart. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure, spreading metta will make the heart secure. It makes the heart strong. If the heart is heavy, dark, with depression, spreading metta will make the heart light and bright. If the heart is not clean with whatever negative state of mind, spreading metta will wash the heart, clear and clean the heart. The energy comes through the heart like water through a fountain, washing the heart, clearing, cleaning the heart, clearing, cleaning the entire energy field. And from us it radiates to the world around us, uplifting the world around us. This practice of radiating metta, spreading this energy of peace, brings many benefits now and in the future. We get the benefit now because it brings us great peace, great joy to do this practice. The heart becomes more clear, more cool. The heart becomes brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we elevate the consciousness, we lift the mind. As the heart becomes more and more radiant, we elevate the consciousness more and more. And this is very, very important to do, especially at this time. We get the benefit in the future because what we give to the universe will give us back many times over. And very importantly, we contribute greatly to bringing peace to the world. If we radiate anger, anxiety, anger, what does the world become full of? We make our own heart at peace. We radiate this energy of peace. Then we make a great contribution to peace in the world. We sit together, doing this practice together. We sit in different places, different countries even, but our hearts are connected in this ocean of light. We put our energies together, radiating this energy of peace, and we can make a great difference. So now we look at the Heart Chakra, we observe the Heart Chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. Doing this much can be a full metta practice by itself. If we have 15, 20, 30 minutes, we can spend the first half of this time to make the heart at peace, to energize the heart. We can spend the second half of this time in radiating this energy of peace to the world. If we do this much, this can be a full metta practice by itself. Doing this much can be already wonderful. If we have some more time, we can go further, we can continue. We visualize the planet Earth. We put this image of the planet Earth at the Heart Chakra with the intention, may all beings on this earth be at peace. May all beings on this earth, on land, in the waters, in the air, from young to old, male, female, may all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. We visualize the solar system. At the Heart Chakra, we put the image of the solar system at the Heart Chakra with the intention, may all beings throughout the solar system be at peace. May all beings throughout this solar system be happy. We put the image of the galaxy at the heart, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy, without limit, without exception. May all beings throughout this galaxy be at peace. May all beings throughout this galaxy be happy. And now we have no more images, no more pictures. We have the intention that the entire universe is contained within this Heart Chakra. And we wish peace and happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings throughout the universe be at peace. May all beings throughout the universe be happy. This heart can become an ocean. It can fill the entire universe. It can contain the entire universe. An ocean of peace, ocean of kindness, ocean of compassion. Wishing happiness, wishing peace for all beings throughout the entire universe. We wish happiness for our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life and good health. We share the merits that we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them happiness, wishing them peace. We wish happiness and peace for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them peace, wishing them happiness, and wherever they are, living or deceased, they get the energy now radiating from our heart. Wishing happiness for all our family, brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, may all our family be at peace. We wish happiness for the angels watching over us. We wish happiness for all the higher beings around us. We don't see them, but they see us. We share our merits with the angels, with the higher beings, and as we do so, they rejoice. We get friends in high places. We wish happiness for all beings who are friendly to us. We wish happiness for all beings who are not friendly to us. May all beings be happy. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us. And we completely forgive. We forgive completely. And in forgiving, the heart becomes lighter, brighter, more clear, more clean, more free. Wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. We share our merits with all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings be happy. And now we zoom back down. We put the image of the galaxy back at the Heart Chakra, wishing peace for all beings throughout the galaxy. We put the image of the solar system at the heart, wishing peace for all beings throughout the solar system. We put the image of the earth at the heart, wishing peace for all beings on this earth. And finally, we zoom down to our own heart chakra. We visualize the heart chakra as a ball of white light with the intention, may this heart be at peace, bright and cool and clear. May this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart now? Does it feel more at peace, more open, more refined. Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. As we continue with our practice, the heart opens up like the petals of a flower, becomes bright and cool and clear and wide. We can't control or force it. It happens in its own time. We bring our awareness to the body again, being aware of the sensations of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. These hand movements help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly, so we don't jump out of meditation. We bring the right hand to the Heart Chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude and respect. Back down to the legs. And when you're ready, in your own time, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And so, I thank you for joining me today in this Metta meditation. And I invite you to join me every day. Every day I do this Metta meditation, 7 p.m. Central European Time. You'll find the live stream on this YouTube channel, Brightheart Meditation Center, or the Facebook page, Brightheart Meditation. And you're welcome to join me in this every day. And if anyone is interested to come to this little center here in Hungary to practice meditation, I leave something in the comment section below. And I wish you all much happiness. I wish you all much peace. Mangal ho.